Hi guys. Right, because of the way everybody was focused on scalping last week, I think a lot of you took to heart the last video I did, basically 6 to 8 pip strategy. But because people was losing, a lot of early trades with 6 pip stop loss, I thought I'd just update it a bit and show you how to use the labels and how to perhaps use a bigger stop loss and take profit with the labels, right? But the thing is, guys, generally, if you've got direction correct, which the labels now help you with, then you are going to pretty much win those trades anyway. So we'll look at that, and I'll show you how I use the 5-minute labels as well as the HA labels. All right. But well done, a lot of people last week. Stephanie, brilliant. Stephanie, by the way, guys, completely useless at scalping in the past, right? And you saw her score on Friday. It was incredible. 22-2, I think she was at one point. Okay. Just before that, I'll just show you how I finished on Friday. I miscounted as usual. Oops, and it's over here. So that was it, guys. It was a 28-1. You can see the one here. It's 4.9. Basically, what I did there was, I didn't like the look of it, and I just got out because I didn't like the look of it. Okay, it probably went on to win because I was going with the flow. Okay, right. Where was we? Right, just one other thing. V-Boy, this is that video that I mentioned, right, which will help you with the LTs, right? Find your direction on long term, 1, 4, 8, and daily. Okay, and that's on the newbie side, mate. Okay, right. Okay, let's go here. Just get rid of that. Right, we're going to use the last 3 recordings here. Thanks for putting them up again, BT. I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates it, having up-to-date recordings to go back and look on. Okay, so thanks again, mate, for putting these up. Okay. So basically, guys, the first thing I do when I come in the room, I just look what the volume's like. Okay, I say to myself, well, what's the volume like? Can I get 12 pippers or 10 pippers out of this? Or do I need to be smaller? Smaller lot size, smaller take profits. Smaller take profits, smaller stop losses. Okay, so I generally look here, 23 below 10, so I could easily get 10 pips here, and you can see the moves are quite juicy as well. Okay, now how do I use the labels? Okay, right, before we get going, I'm going to pause it here. Okay, thinking, right, I will look at a thinking and say, well, this means it can go, and you only get these on the 5-minute time frames as well as the LTs. We'll leave the LTs for now because this is a scalping strategy. I think, using the 5-minute, the HAs, labels is good enough for this, right? But I will look at a 5-minute thinking label and say, well, that can go both ways. But what I want, because it's on a 5-minute time frame, what I want with a thinking label, or if that was to say down and that was up, okay, what I want is one of the 2 setups: a flipped BB band, a 5-minute yellow. You understand? Okay, so I'm not using this label for this trade here off the 5-minute orange line, or that trade there. Okay, or that trade up there. I would have used that label because it's in between the BB bands. Okay, the 5-minute label I will use on the 5-minute BB bands, or the 5-minute signals, or even 15-minute flip down there. I would have looked, that would have said thinking, I'd have said, yep, okay, momentum down. Okay, 15-minute blue, I'd have looked there, that said thinking, oh, it's got a 5-minute yellow with it as well, momentum. Understand? So I would have used that label for the two setups on there. Alright, if they both say up like this, right, then I'm going to keep going up, right, until get something here. Now, judging by the strength of this particular move, okay, I wouldn't be worried about a 1 hour blue. Alright, you know that now. It's outside daily. When this does turn, okay guys, where's it going? 4 hour orange line. Where's it going first? 1 hour orange line. So, you know, this will change once it's turned. Alright. Just one other thing to point out, when we've got absolute monster moves, right? 15-minute second move. This is something that Moneymaker has now added to her strategy, because she's still compounding rather than scalping. Okay, and you saw this week she did I think one was the GJ, one was the UJ, and she did 6 nils, which were 126 pips each. Okay, you remember it, guys? Okay, yeah, she was annoyed with the UJ at one point because it took a while to turn, but that happens. That happens, you know. But that's part of who she is now. She loses a few early trades. It doesn't matter, because when it does eventually turn, the 126 pips, the 90 pips, 5-0 takes care of the early losses. Okay, all right. So I'll just flick through and show you the trades again. Some of you are saying, well, you know, you get super entries. It's just knowing, guys, what's going to happen and where direction is. Just one other thing I'll point out, you know, for me, if you're running the 5-minute orange lines, you want it in here or on the HABB band. Okay, it's in the middle of nowhere, like you can see that one there. It's risky unless you're getting masses of momentum. Like if this here wasn't in here or on the HABB band, and you know the signal was up here like there, and you're getting loads of momentum, fine. All right, but you can see quite clearly there you got a signal, nowhere near the BB band, nowhere near the line. Not sure where it was here. There might have been. There you see it. That might have been it there. Right, not near there. That tends to happen. Right, you're looking, guys, for 5 or 6 decent wins a day, and you've got a hell of a long time to get it. Okay, so this is why you don't need to risk the first move. This is why you don't need to risk signals in the middle of, in no man's land, basically. Okay, just think 5 or 6 10 pippers every day. Come on, guys, how long before you put in that lot size up? All right, so we have one here, GU up, broke the 5-minute orange line here, HA yellow. Well, it's gone 10 pips. That might go a bit more. I think, you know, and I mean, again, the LTs are not really clear, and when you're scalping, basically you want the 1 and 4s. If it's any other time frame, like, you know, it might be daily orange line like this, then you just wait for it. You just let it turn, and then you start your trading. Okay, all right. So again, we're just going to flip through, guys. I'm just going to see some here. I mean, this both was up. Look at it, boom, there. 92.27, big move, easily got a 10 pip ring there. Okay, right, yeah, let's crack on. Yeah, I'm not sure, was that up or down, guys? I think it was up, wasn't it, that? Right, okay, but that was thinking you were still on that one there, fine. All right, if you're in this and it hasn't won, and momentum flips on you, this is like that one I showed you of mine, guys. That was 4.8 pips or whatever it was in the red. Right, when this turned and it kept flashing mom, I just closed it. Okay, that's what you can do. Make your losses minimal. Have a 10 pip stop loss just in case. Okay, 10 pip TP, right? And if it doesn't get you 10 pips and it turns on you and you keep flashing, I mean, this would have been constantly flashing red mom here. You just close it, guys. There's no need to let it go the full 10 against you, and you just wait. So you lost 4.8 here, you're looking again now. Okay. What I will say is that label's changed now. Okay, but that's just changed as well. So again, it could flip back, right? We're going to see a few. You will see a few of this, right? Again, it's the GU's not pretty on this particular day, but if you're using the HA yellows and you still fancied this up, if you get a HA yellow here, you can take it again and use the same method for going out. All right. You know, it is all about this at the end of the day, guys, with scalping. But you know, you see me, I don't always wait for momentum. If I know this is bit rangy at the moment, as you can see, lots of blues around, right? If you see how late that yellow was, right? But if you know, you starts wicking like this, as that was doing there, it's kind of a big signal that it's going to go. All right. So again, it's up to you. If you want to be absolute perfect at this, then just leave it and wait to be sure. Okay. You know, I know some of you were querying me on that, but it's just a feeling at times that it's going to go on. As I say, one time in here, this here, I would have probably been in on that little one there because it touched the orange line. Okay, and it went a few pips against me, but then bang. You know, generally I won't let this go any more than 8 pips against me. All right. You know, so that didn't, only went a couple of pips against me, so then bang, and then again bang. But again, the direction was obvious there. Both labels are up. Super strong move. So it's up. Okay, one there, one there. All right. Same over here. I know this label's up, this one's thinking. You might have taken these down with a thinking label if you had momentum. But again, the same rule applies. The momentum started against you, get there. Right? You're going against the flow, so just close it. Don't worry about it, close it. This one here, you might have been in on this one because you've got a thinking label, 5-minute yellow. Again, also, you know, if you're going against the flow, guys, sometimes you'll consider what you've got here. You know, hands will know that this might be worthwhile, a worthwhile gamble. Whether he will take it now, he wants to do the max plan, so I would suggest hands to go with the flow, ignore them, and look for the flow trades. Like with the GU, it's different, right? You can tell with all the blues, you know, on here, that the chances are it would have reacted from that flip down 15-minute BB band there. So that one there would have been okay. You know, this one stronger. Oof, didn't notice that flipped up 4-hour, broken 4-hour BB band. Yeah, that's why that has gone like that. Okay. Right, let's just flip through and I'll just highlight some of the trades. There you go again, the GU. That was down. You know, so again, bang there. All right. You could have used that wick that I was talking about there as your pullback, because that was it. Label says down, go down. Thor's doing really well at this at the moment, guys, and that's all he's doing. He's looking at the labels and saying, right, BB band, line, bang. Okay. Right, let's look on some more. Did we have? Yeah, you see this one here. I'll pause it a minute there, guys. It's in no man's land basically, although it's close to the BB band here. Right, so you know, if you did take it based on the fact there's momentum and then it flips on you, the mom, just close it and you might have a 4, 5, 6 pip win there. All right, instead of letting this come down and hit your stop loss. All right. Okay. So I think the best thing I'm trying to show you here is how I use the labels, HA labels and the 5-minute labels. Still down. Again, I know Sarge is now looking for this line to change colour, and you see how it works here, guys. So waited for that line to change colour, to pull back here, bang. Okay. You know, so you could do the same. You could say to yourself, well, all right, then I'm not touching a reversal here until the line's changed colour. Look at the UCAD. 4 hour, 1 hour blues. Right, so don't risk the first move. Okay, let this line change colour. I think Stephanie was looking at this. Sarge was pointing it out to her. Let this change colour. Let the pull back. And that could be your first trade down, going against the label before that changes, basically. Alright, see how that works out. No, it didn't change colour. And there was another GU down there, wasn't there? Yeah. Again, this is one of them there. You see where it's in the middle of no land's land, guys. You know, so if you take one of these and mom flips like that, just close it. Alright, if not, just use the HA BB bands. And again, you had that first move there on the GJ. Comes back here again. Bang. That's changed now. Line had changed first, then that changed. Okay, and look at that one there. It's off the line here. BB band here, can't just see it, but bang. Okay, and again, look. Because this line didn't change colour. Boom. Boom. Okay, it's not ready. You just, when they're outside the daily BB bands, guys, you all know now, I've said this so many times, right, that eventually when this reverses, it's coming back to here, right, and it probably goes a hell of a lot more, right. In fact, I've got the next day, I've got Wednesday, so I'll have a look when I get onto that recording. Okay, so let it turn. You've no need to be risking this down here, okay, as yet. Just let it turn and then start your trading. Okay, and you know, again, when we were talking about how strong that move up was on the GJ, look what eventually turned it around. Second move on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, right, fasting, forwarding. No, you know, it's just if you just go with the flow, guys, you'll win so many of these. I mean, you see my score there, 28 1. You saw Sarge, I think, was 25, and this is just in session. Okay, and yes, I trade all 4 pairs, so if you divide that by 4, okay, if you just want to trade 1 pair, then you would have been 6 or 7 mil. Okay, and this is what I'm saying, and this is just in session, guys. You've got to, after, when MT closes the chat, you've got another, what, 5 hours is it, guys? Another 5 hours trading. Okay, and all you do is, if it slows down, you might go from 10 and 10 TP SL to 8 and 8, you know, and you just keep doing it. Again, you know, this one, I'm not sure if that one won 51.37 yet. That would have won. Okay. Oh, and another one there. Look, and pretty much sure 65. Yeah, he probably would have got a 10 pipper in there. The other thing to mention is that MT, and it's quite right too, right, is to watch for the 5-minute whites. So you've got these set up here, LTs, 5-minute white appears. You might be thinking now, okay then, now I'll keep an eye on the line. Now I'll keep an eye on the HA box because the 5 whites appeared. You see, one appeared there. Look since then, bang, bang, bang. Okay, go with the flow. Yeah, you see, line changed and then bang. Another one there. Look, yes, this one's not, but it's one of them where I say, you know, if you're getting a lot of momentum with the signal there, fine. Just be wary that it could, you know, come back, and you just say to yourself, well, I'll just take as many pips as I can get here. Okay. Oh, a bit dry. We had a line change colour there. This is probably, you can see here with both labels down, this is probably the first time you should even consider going against both labels like that. And that line changes colour, you get the pullback. It's the second move on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, look, you know, this one just too strong. Again, guys, if you were in this and it didn't give you the 10 and you're here, close it. You know, you could have even left this until it had actually turned, because this is mega strong. So you could have said, right, well, I know when it turns where it's going, so it doesn't matter, I'll just let it turn, I'll wait for that label instead of using the line. This catches Sarge out sometimes, and I think it is because of the strength of the move. You know, he'll get in with the HA line colour change, and then, you know, it'll go against him. And it's generally because of the strength of the move. All right, so anyway, we'll crack on. Yeah, you see, with the GU, it wasn't really mega strong down, whereas the UCAD is. Okay, and look, pull back there. One. Okay, this one, UJ. Oh, that's beautiful. Look, line change colour. It comes back here. Look at that, guys. Look at it on the 5-minute time frame. The look, 5-minute light telling you there. Okay, you can stop taking it up now. Basically, all right, you didn't take that trade, but you waited for the pullback here. The line to change colour. Bang, you took that. Now look. Okay, now this is one of them guys where oh, we had a second move here as well. It bounced off the 15-minute orange line and then bang. You know, it's downtrend as well. Everything there is saying okay for that second move. All right, she was a beauty as well, as we pointed out. Okay, UCAD. All right, wait for that. Not going to bother, you know, trading it. It's just let that go. Too risky until the HA box changes. Another winner here from the GU. Not that one. No man's land. This one's a bit nearer. As long as you know, you're back in here. That one would have been okay. Again, this is, you can see here, you're not in the road, right? But what this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. You know, you're not on the line, you're not on the BB band, right? The line's changed, that's changed. HA yellow, loads and loads of momentum. So you could be in this and just saying, right, well, you know, if it had turned on me, I'd have got out. In the meantime, I took a 10 pip winner. Excuse me. All right. Okay, right. I'm going to pause again there because I've just missed one on the GJ. I know it's the GJ. I know it's the GJ. Don't get on at me because it's the GJ, and I warn some of you not to trade it because of the spread. Okay. But this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? When you use how to use the 5-minute label. Okay. 5-minute label is down. Look for one of the two setups. So flipped down, 5-minute BB band, bang, there it was. Boom. Goes back up again, flipped down, 5-minute BB band, boom. That is how I've been using the 5-minute labels, guys. You know, like this one's thinking now, if I get momentum here, because I've got one of the two setups, a 5-minute yellow and a flipped up 15-minute BB band, right? I will take this because that's thinking. Do you understand? It's up to you whether you use this or you just say to yourself, no, I'm just going to use the HA labels and the HA lines. Right? You'll get enough trades that way, but as I say, this is how I've been using the 5-minute labels. Okay, so I used them on Friday again. Here now, yet and up. HA yellow with that, with the HA label, bang. Again here, HA BB band, HA level, bang. Yes, it's not in the row, but it's on the HA BB band. Okay, right. Again, flick on. Right, again, flipped up 5-minute BB band, not right on it, but you know, you're close, and you would have got momentum there. Guess what? 5-minute label says up. Okay, but now I'd be using that label. So if a HA yellow appears here, I'd be thinking, right, okay then. You understand, guys? So I used the 5-minute labels, flipped 5-minute BB bands, or with 5-minute or 15-minute signals. Okay, the HA with the flow, basically. Okay, so I'm thinking the flow's changed because of these. That label's changed. This line keep, yeah, no, it's, you know, red, green, but eventually this is just gonna plummet. Okay. Okay, we never got one. We never got a signal, and again there, you know, it's just too strong, and that's stayed up all the time, you know. Okay, so again, you might have said to yourself, I'm not trading that. I'm just pointing out the fact that, you know, that if you use the label, HA label of the HA BB bands and the 5-minute label of the 5-minute BB bands or 5-minute signals, and again, you had another great example of it here, thinking. Okay, flipped down 5-minute BB band, and look how many of that went there. Even though you think, right, the flow is changing, there's a 5-minute white. You know, you could even be in this up here now because of that. Personally, I wouldn't use that with the HA charts. I'd use the 5-minute signals with the 5-minute and the 15-minute time frames, and the HA signals with the HA labels. Okay. Anyway, let's crack on. Yet another one here. Look, wow, yeah, I'm not so sure with that one. You know, you kept breaking the BB band there. That one was the better example there because it was actually flipped down 5-minute BB band, whereas this one's flipping up, you see. So you might have left that one alone. Alright. What else have we got? That eventually won the thinking label here on the 5-minute. Flipped up 15-minute BB band. There was a yellow there, but it disappeared. Okay, crack on. Oof, look at that, guys. And again, you know, if you were thinking back down with a GU there, look, pull back when the line had changed, bang. And again, the UCAD just too strong. And you know, sometimes, guys, you just got to say, I am not going against that until it's actually turned. So you could have ignored the down label, HA label on the UCAD and the line colour change until it actually turned. Sometimes you just got to say to yourself, it's just too strong. You know, and say to yourself, well, alright, if it goes below the 15-minute orange line, then I'll start trading it down. Alright, but look at that UCAD. GJ, 15-minute second wave there, bang. A beauty. Okay, right, anyway, I'll just click on what was I saying about this UCAD. I wanted to show you that. Let's see if it does it before. Yeah, there it goes. Look when it turns, guys. Where's it going? 1 hour orange line. So it's gone below here, and again, you're thinking down. Look at this one. Yeah. Even if the HA label was up when you were here, you had a flip down 5-minute BB band with a thinking label. And bang. Okay. Yeah, let's crack on. We'll look at that UCAD on the next day. Remember when I said it was outside daily? Oh, look where it went. You see what I mean, guys? When they turn, there's that 4-hour blue. You know? All the way down through the 4-hour orange line to the 8-hour orange line. You know? You understand, guys? I've seen this. Oh, God, I don't know. A hell of a lot of times, right? And my confidence in where price is going once it turns is all based on that. The fact that I've seen it so many times. Okay? Get messy on GU. Can tell you've got down on the HA. Fine, go down. With the HA in between the BB bands, right? Because you've got an up on the 5-minute. So on the 5-minute BB band, we had a flipped up 5-minute BB band here. Winner. Okay, you had a 5-minute yellow here with the label. Winner. Flip down 5-minute BB band here. Not sure if that was down at the time. It had probably changed. So you could have ignored that one. You know, judging by that UCAD move, just think how many HA BB band entries you would have had all the way down here. Alright. Okay, so again, we'll just flip through now because you know where I'm coming from here, guys. I'm just trying to teach you how to use both labels. But if you don't want to use both labels, you don't have to. I'm going to pause there for obvious reasons, right? Whether this was up or thinking, 5-minute yellow, winner. 5-minute yellow, winner. HA label here, down, winner. That was that one there. Bang. Okay, back on the HA BB band here. After that, 5-minute label winner there. HA label winner there. That is what, you know, ranging periods do. Okay. What did we have here? Well, yeah, 8-hour orange line. So it turned there. Even if you're in on this one here, I don't think you would have lost that because that was there. Was it? Yeah, that move there is this one here. So if you'd have got in here, right, I don't think you'd have lost 10 pips there. If you stayed in, but if mom flip, you could have got out and then got back in there on this second or third move. Okay, based on that and the line changing. Okay, again, GJ, both up, just go up. You know, UJ, both up, just go up. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Again, we'll fast forward. Again, here, look, you had a thinking label here. 5-minute yellow. Massive winner. Flipped down. Now, let's just go back and have a look at this one. Because I think we had a 5-minute label. Right. Yeah, we did. 5-minute label down. Flip down 5-minute BB band. You had a winner. Right. It was back up here. You could have taken that up with the HA label. Yeah, just talked about that one. Flipped down 5-minute BB band again with the 5-minute label. Yeah. Again, guys, you don't have to use these. You can just say to yourself, no, I'm just looking for the ups because of that. Or I'm just looking for the downs because of that. It's like pick a label, stick with it. Okay, you stick with it until the LTs say otherwise. Okay, you know, there are days when it's really messy and it just goes from 1-hour BB band to 1-hour BB band and the signals on the LTs are late. But when you have big moves, right, show you an example here. See this move up here? It took a 1-hour blue to turn it around there. Okay? You understand, guys? You know, some days you just don't get that, and you'll notice you're dead wicky on the 1-hour time frame. And when it's like that, it's 15 blues flipped down 15-minute BB bands. 5-minute yellows will be all over the charts. Okay, right, quickly gotta move on because mega video again. Look, that was that move. I just pointed it out there. That one down there. Yep, another one here. Back to the BB band. Boom. Excuse me. Flip through again. No, back to the BB band. Winner. BB band here. You might have been in that one here, guys. But do you know what? Look where it is. No man's land here. So, in my opinion, if you were in this here and that happened, oh, was it that one? That might have been there actually. Yes, you might have had reason to get in. But again, if momentum flips on you there, just get out and wait for it. Back in here again, bang, winner. Okay, and again another thinking label trade here. 5-minute yellow, thinking, bang. Okay, no yellows or nothing here, and you know both labels up, and look what's happened. Boom, 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 boom. That one might have done you a bit, but get out. Oh, 5 white appears. Right. So looking out here. Yeah, you broke the 8 LV, but I'm probably going to turn. This now, I think, is what Moneymaker would have been looking for. Here. 15-minute second move. Bounce. Bang. Just watch this, guys. This, I love this. When I see this kind of thing here, right, I'm not, if I'm trading the 15-minute time frame, I've not taken that. I'm not in here. I'm waiting for the next candle. You know, and what I know is going to happen. Okay. Unbelievable. Beautiful, isn't it? But again, look at the GU ones. Pull back. Bang. And as I say, guys, you're easily going to get 5 or 6 10-pip wins a day. Excuse me. And if you can do that, you know, or this week, or next week, I should say, or this week, I should say, as you'll be seeing this Monday, $1 a pip, euro a pip, pound a pip. And next week, you'll do it again. Maybe 150, maybe $2, €2, £2 a pip. Okay. Before you know it, you'll be on 10 a pip, and when you're looking at that, you're looking at $2.5 grand a week. Okay, and that's when you start saying to yourself, well, why am I why am I on £10 a pip when I could be on £100 a pip? You know, just watch this, by the way, guys. Boom, look at that. Unbelievable. And that, right, this eventually comes down here, smashes down here. This move is a 300 pip move. It's only 130 there, 134 pips, as you can see, right? But this eventually goes 300 pips, but 130 pips. Oh. Okay, again, you know, you can see into you here. Bang, bang. I know that's in the middle of no one's land there, but it would have been on a HABB band and you would have got momentum. But again, it's one of them. If it turns, and you just get out. Back here, bang. Okay, and again, once, like MT's saying, once you see a 5 white, the chances are it's gonna turn. Right, so if you see that and then you look up here and you had a 1 hour blue, they were there. I remember pointing them out, the blues, right? You just say to yourself, oh, right, I'll go back the other way now. You know, that's all scalping is, and it was a strong move. Excuse me, Stephanie, and that's why a 1 hour blue appeared, darling. Okay, like I say, sometimes you don't get them because it's just mucking about like that. Alright, but when you have these strong moves, you want LT support before you reverse. Right, guys, and again, look at it here. There, bang, 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 you know. Anyway, just flip to the end, show you what that GJ kept doing. Okay, now I'm going to show you the GJ because I've got Thursdays, which was the day before NFP. I'll just show you what that GJ did. Look what it did, guys. Look what it did. That was it there. Look at it. It was 300 pips. Okay, so whether you were just trading that, you know, down for most of the day, the night, or whatever, or whether you did an LT trade, you know, a sell stop somewhere here, you would have absolutely smashed it. Okay. GU running. Just think how many HA BB bands this 12 pippers this has given you. You know, strong run again. You know, you just wait for it to turn, let it turn, and then we'll trade it down. Okay. Yeah, lines changed here. It's up to you, Sarge. We'll probably have a go at this. You know, but again, it's one of them where it's really, really, really strong, guys. So you might say to yourself, well, you know, I'm not until that's changed, because at the moment these are both up. You know, and you want that. You know, you have got LT blues, but it is so strong, you know, that this trade here might not work. Okay. Yeah, thinking label there, 5-minute yellow. And then you had a HA yellow down here with the HA label. Alright, anyway, you know, I don't want to put people off trading the way they have learned to trade like Sarge with this, but this is the kind of thing, Sarge, when, you know, this is what catches you out, I think, now. Right? That in my opinion, Sarge, when you see this kind of thing, it's going to turn, you know it is. I would say to you, just let it turn, mate. Let that change when you're going against such strength like that. But when, you know, I've seen you this week a couple of days, and you've watched for that line to change, and it's not been as you know, as strong as this. You know, the thing you could do, Sarge, is just say to yourself, well, if I don't get a 15-minute blue, then I can't use the line, the HA line colour change for my first trade. Do you understand? You know, if you get a 15-minute blue, then you might think, yeah, okay, then I've got a 15-minute blue. That's telling me it's probably going to reverse now, because you've got all the LTs. You know, and again, you know, Sarge, he probably would have taken that up and won that there. Okay, this one not running again. HA yellow winner. Okay, GJ running similar. Although you do have a bit, yeah, but you don't have the LT blues. Right, but you broke the 4-hour BB now. Oh, you're going to break the 4-hour BB band. So again, this is going to be a big move down. 5-minute label saying down. 5-minute yellow. You would have won that. 33 to 17. Yeah, you'd have got a 10 pipper in there. Okay, but some of you might say, no, I'm not going against that. And that's entirely up to you guys. You could. I'm just showing you the way that I use that 5-minute label. Okay, like flipped down 5-minute BB band there, bang. If it didn't win there, it definitely won there. Alright. Let's crack on. Let's see. Yeah, you see, it would have been, you know, gorgeous trade up. That one down there. Let's have a look at another one here. Yeah, that's saying up. So you might have been in this trade up here. there again, you might have been a bit wary about that. Everything's staying down, to be honest with you. You've got some big blues, but need a chain. Okay, anyway, flick on. Let's have a look again. Yeah, it was a flipped up 1 hour BB. And this is what makes it messy, guys. When you've got, you know, kind of thing like this where it's hitting BB bands and reacting like there, and then it hits it again here. I would suggest this is going up now. It looks up to me and probably going to here. You know, it's just years of seeing this kind of thing and what happens at the BB bands. Anyway, you know, this is a scalping video, and all I'm trying to get across to you guys is how I use the labels. Okay, in particular, you know, the 5-minute label I only use here and here. Right, with like with that 5-minute signal there, or flip down 5-minute BB band there. Okay, flip down 15-minute BB band there. Oh, it got yellow as well. Bang. Definitely would have had that. Okay. See you again. Look again. This signal here, you would have had loads of momentum for it to do that. No problem. Right, this one, if you got in there, oh, mom turns and you just close it. 4 or 5 pip loss, but then you get another signal here, loads of momentum, you're back in, winner. Here, look at this. Flip down 5-minute BB band, thinking label. Bang, winner. Okay. HA label here, HA, yellow, bang, winner. Flipped up 5-minute BB band here. Oh, no, label's changed. So probably best ignoring that. Okay, look elsewhere. Alright. Yeah, flick on. I think even that one there, you know. Below 90, and it went to 10, so it's like a 20 pip move. You would have got a 10 pipper in there. Oh, God. Yeah, we've shown that one, didn't we? Again, loads of momentum there. Oh, it turned on, we get out, get in again, bang. Thinking label. Look at these, all these here. If that was thinking, bang, thinking, bang, thinking, bang, you know? Because it was messy and rangy, used the thinking, like the 5-minute label with the 5-minute signals. What have we got here? Yep, broke the 4-hour again. We've got another for the 3rd day on the run, right? The GJ is turning on a big long-term BB band and orange line there. Look, broke that. Broke the 4-hour, 1-hour blue. Look for 15-minute second move to go down with that label there. Go down there. Okay? You're just thinking second move, so you let this happen, you let it bounce, and then that's what you're looking for. Right, shall we fast forward? Kaboom. And again, because of the time frame, it's going to go massive. So why do you risk, you know, the early trade if that's going to happen? You know this is going to happen. Okay, just go to the end of this, guys, because I think everybody knows how to trade, to scalp now, which is beautiful. It's beautiful for me, guys, because, you know, I've been spending a lot of time trying to get people to scalp, and certain people have said that you're not built for it. But this week, those people, Darwin as well, who I noticed has done a few scalps and won quite a few, I think. You know, and Stephanie, who you know, 22-2, Steph. My God. And you had some fun with it as well, didn't you, darling? Yeah, Roxy as well. Thor, brilliant Thor. Thor's found his way now. I don't think. I think you know what you got to look at, guys, though. Hans did well towards the back end of the week when he shifted his stop loss to 10 pips. Okay, because I think he was having entry problems, right? But you've got to look at the fact that since August 2015, I've been trading Forex, right? And let's say, 6 weeks, 8 weeks after that, I've been trading, I've been scalping. Okay, I know I do long-term trades. I know I do that 15-minute here. I took 50 odd pips on this. I was gutted because it kept going. That was me TP here, and it just kept going and going and going and going. Come down here and smash this. It's like 100 pip move. In fact, it was 118 pip. Excuse me. Okay, but for the most part, I'm a scalper. And I've done the same strategy for over 7 years, guys. And so I know it works. Okay, and it's just so good to see so many of you now getting it. Again, GU's turn. Where's it going? Ta-da! I'm going with the 1 hour on time. Okay, let's just get to the end, or nearish. Oh, look at that. Going more now. You're outside daily, it's going back to the 4 hour on time. It mucks about, to be honest with you. I think it's because it's the Thursday and tomorrow is NFP, and it was the NFP that actually took it through the 4 hour orange line and down to the BB band. But that was probably why it went a bit slower. It seems to bounce between the 15-minute BB bands for the rest of the evening. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, you see. But eventually, as I say, this does come down here, and it happens like that was, sometimes, guys. But anyway, guys, great to see everybody finding, their scalping technique, and I think, if you're having trouble with a small stop loss, then up it to 10. Go 10 and 10. I know some of you might be worried about the fact that your risk to reward is 1-to-1. Okay, but it's all about direction, guys. It's always been about direction. When it's turned, it's going 1 hour on time, right? And at any point, I'll just pull back here a minute, right? At any point, like GU turned there, look what it went. Right, so even with a 10 pip stop loss, right, you're going to win your trades. Okay, you saw my scores for Friday, 28-1. And because that's because I trade 4 pairs, obviously. You guys might want to trade 1 pair, or Hans, these 2 here. Basically, he's trading these here. You can, and the GU. Fine, no worries, Hans. You're going to get 5 or 6 nil a day, every day. And as I say, Hans, once you get to like €10 a pip, you're looking at 500 or 600 a day, Hans, just in session. After that, the world really is your oyster, mate. You can up it, keep upping it, get to £1,000 a pip. 100 a pip is 5 or 6 grand a day. Okay, and then onwards and upwards, mate. Okay, all right, guys. So I've just done this because the last video I made here was based on a 6 pip stop loss and a 6 pip take profit. But that is something you do when it slows down. Look at the amount of volume first. I would say 10 and 10 is probably the best way to scalp the session. You know, if it goes really slow after session, then yeah, you can drop it to 8 and 8 or 6 and 6. Okay, but yeah, I think, you know, from what I saw last week, a lot of people were putting up the scores. You know, like GU Boom and GU Winner, and you were following me basically. In fact, Sergeant Pipper beat me a couple of times. You know, his name was ahead of mine. MT's was ahead of mine, but MT's like, you know, 6 to 8 pips. Sarge, I think, was 10 pips. Excuse me. So, you know, maybe that was why. But it was just good to see when I was putting up a score, 3 or 4 other people were going GU boom, you know? And that shows me that you're doing it right because you're taking the same trades that I was taking, you know? You know, guys, just think about it. If you're doing it right and you're winning, you know, Stephanie was 22-2 or something like that. Okay, she traded a lot and she'll trade less when she's live. It doesn't matter as long as she gets the setups that she was using over the last couple of days. I think she'll be fine. The same with Hans. I noticed Hans. He had 3 or 4 10-pip winners. Okay, and that little move from 6 pip stop loss to 10 pip has helped him with his entries because sometimes, you know, your entries are not perfect, but with that little bit of extra play, you know, eventually, because you've got a direction, right, following the HA labels or you know, the 5 minute labels of BB bands, right? The trade stands a really, really good chance of winning, guys. And you must have seen me in the past say I've moved my stop loss a bit, and eventually it wins. I don't want you guys to do that. I'd prefer it if you accepted, you know, if you had a 10 pip stop loss but you won 4 or 5 a day. That would be the best way for you to go until, you know, you're earning a lot more money then. Um, it's entirely up to you. Rocky's another one. I think Rocky has not done bad. He's not done bad of late. You know, I didn't see his score on Friday. I don't know if he was in or whether he had to go to work or what. But you know, he has been going with the flow, which has been a major problem for Rocky. You know, and I'll be honest with you guys, 75% of traders have the same problem, right? Because that's what it is. They try to reverse a move when in reality you should be thinking, I'll just go with the flow. The best traders in the world are trend traders or flow traders. Okay, our trends are just over a shorter period of time. Okay, and that's what scalping's all about. All right, guys. So that's it. Pretty sure, right, that if you know, a lot of you move to 10 and 10 and you want to try the scalping, I think that a lot of you are going to be in profit again this week. So, you know, it's entirely up to you guys. You've got a month now before Christmas, whether you want to say to yourself, well, I'm just going to start small and build up to Christmas and then next year push on, or, you know, whether you want to do demo till Christmas and then next year start, or whether you feel confident enough to go for it now, you know. 3 or 4 weeks before Christmas, you know, the last few years has been quite exciting trading wise because, you know, when I first started doing this, it was like, oh my god, look how flat the market was. But you know, the last few Christmases have been quite good. Anyway, guys, I'm getting off track there. So yeah, keep it going. Master it, because scalping, you can make a hell of a lot of money scalping. All right, and the good thing about scalping is you trade's one, and you're not thinking, oh, this might turn against me. It's one quick. Okay, the pips are in the bank. All right, guys, that'll do you.